How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be looking at the very high in demand Ninja air fryer. Now this particular model is the air fryer max 5.2 liters. Obviously there's a huge craze with air fryers. It's all about the healthy eating nowadays. So what this does, and what many other air fryers do actually, is that it cooks food with either minimal or no oil at all, which is what it states here. So little or no added oil. Now, like I said, many air fryers do this, but obviously Ninja is a brand that I really like. They're reliable, they're nice to look at as well. So they're nice to have on your kitchen countertops, and it's a great color. So the air fryer itself, there's quite a few options. There's 6 customizable programs. You've got the max crisp, you've got the air fry, you've got the roast, you've got the bake, dehydrate and reheat. There's plenty of choices here as to what to do with this. Long gone are the days when you have to use the oven to make something, or even on the stove. I think this kind of does everything, especially nowadays where cost of living has sort of gone up. You want to minimize the cost as much down. The air fryer is far cheaper to run compared to your standard oven. A little about the air fryer itself. It says up to 75% less fat than traditional fry methods, tested against deep fried hand-cut French fries. You've got the auto adjust fan, which auto adjusts the speeds based on the cooking functions. You've got max crisp technology, cook from frozen to crispy in minutes. And then you've also got the temperature control, which you can take control of the cooking temperature for every snack and meal. You also get a quick start guide as well within this. I'm going to have a look into that. I'm going to be using the air fryer once I've unboxed it to actually see if I can actually make a steak in this. Now, as you guys know, I love my steaks. So I'm going to see if this actually makes cooking steaks easier, healthier and tastier. So stay tuned for that. Let's get this unboxed. So at the top of the box, you have a quick start guide for the functionalities for the different cooking options. And it tells you what to use. So like if you need the crisper plate and what temperatures are needed. And then it's saying, so for best cooking options, always preheat it for 3 minutes. So we're also using the crisper plate each time. Shake and toss for best results. Let's see what we actually get inside. So you get a leaflet, a letter. It's in the envelope. This is the instruction manual as to how to use it, and what to do, what not to do. Then you also get a quick start guide. Okay. So it's got cooking charts and 20 irresistible recipes. Right, then let's have a look into this very quickly. Okay, so a bit of tips and tricks. If, for example, you're cooking vegetables, it tells you what amount and how to prepare it. Got fish and seafood, burgers. Okay, pretty handy this is. I wonder if it's got an option for steak at all. Oh yeah, it does. Just missed it. So 2 steaks, 8 ounces each. The preparation is whole, none. So your temperature is at 200 degrees Celsius and your cook time is 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, so that is gonna come in handy today. And it even gives you a bit of information on how to make and cook things. So it's got salmon fillets with fresh tomato and cucumber salsa. Got steak with an olive marinade. Ooh, okay. Then warnings, do not do. It's a heavy machine as well. Okay, so here is the machine itself. I'm just gonna take these sort of wrappings off. Then I'm also just gonna take these off from the sides. It's a pretty big machine, to be honest. It looks really nice. It feels like it's built to last, which is one of the things that I like about Ninja.
At the front, you've got a useful tips for max crisp technology, making sure that 240 degrees is perfect for ready-made frozen food. For best results, shake food often.
On the side, you've got a really handy guide as to what items you want to cook and what temperature and how many grams you will need to cook that for. You've got temperature, you've got the time, you've got roast, you've got air fry, you've got max crisp, bake, reheat, dehydrate, all the options that you would need, all at your fingertips. Let's have a look at the back. So you've got the vents here, which I believe is to remove the air, for the air to come out. You've also got a vent here as well. So I need to make sure that I'm not covering this or putting it against to a wall. But I guess even if I do put it against a wall, it's not going to go all the way back because this thing actually does stick out. So I won't even be able to put it against it, which is a neat feature. But let's have a look at the inside of it. So it is pretty big, to be honest. And obviously you get this piece with it. You put this inside and all the juice will just actually fall down and go to the bottom. And then once you're done, you just empty it out or wash it out. Really nice and easy. There is nothing else that came with it. So I'm gonna give this a go now and put it to the test and actually make myself a steak. Just to let you know as well, I've not cooked anything in the air fryer. This is the first time I'm gonna be cooking a steak, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I don't know if it's gonna taste nice, if it's gonna even look like a steak, if it's gonna be burnt to shreds. I don't know, but I guess I've heard it's really quick and easy to make things in here, but I've not really heard much about steaks, to be honest, so guess we'll find out. So here are my steak pieces. So these are sirloin steaks. I'm gonna season them up with nothing special. Now, I have made another video on how to make a steak with a mushroom sauce. You can go check that out. That's also on my channel. But with this one, I'm not going to be doing any sort of sauces. I just want to, the sole purpose of this is to see if the steak cooks in an air fryer. So I'm just going to go ahead and season them up.
So all I've used on these are a bit of oil, salt and pepper, and a bit of steak seasoning.
To switch it on, we need to press the on button here. We need to select what we're going to be doing. So we're going to do air fry. So it's pre-selected at 200 degrees. So what I'm going to be doing is preheating it to start off with. Let's go for about 3 minutes. Yeah, it's got about 5 minutes that we're going to preheat it for. So there's nothing in there. And let's start that. Makes a bit of a noise, as you can hear. But nothing dramatic. You know, it's not going to wake up the baby. Not that a baby would be asleep in the kitchen. While that's going, I'm going to quickly cut up a little bit of parsley so I can add it as garnish onto my butter. The air fry is done, preheating itself. Nice bit of steam coming out from there. So obviously, just be careful because the bottom of this is hot. So I'm just going to put it on a cotton board. So now it's time to actually put the steaks in. So let's put them in nice and easily. Just hear that nice sizzle. Bismillah. There we go. Nicely fitted in, nice and compact. Because I want them to be done medium rare, I'm going to be cooking them at 200 degrees for 8 minutes. And then I want to see how it is after that. Now, like I said, guys, I've not done this before. So I'm just going with the rules. So it says obviously 10 to 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes is probably going to be a little bit overkill. So I'm probably going to do it for about 8 minutes because I'm going to be flipping it halfway through. So I'm going to do 8 minutes, see how it is, and then taking it from there. Do be careful as well. Even the sides of it, it is quite warm. It's not so warm that it's gonna burn your hand, because as you can see, I'm touching it.
So with the parsley, what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it in with some butter that I've already pre-made before. So the butter is garlic butter. So I'm just going to mix these in so these can sit on top of the steaks as garnish.
Okay, so that's that done. So I'm gonna just see how it looks. Sizzling away. Get it and flip it around. So we want the other side to be cooked as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this on for 200 degrees, about 5 minutes. I'll put it on for. So that's done now. So now, moment of truth. Okay, right. Well, they smell amazing. Let's see how they look inside. You need to let it rest for about a good 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my butter. So I'm just going to rub that on. I'm just going to rub it on both sides. And then I'm just going to leave that to rest. Okay, so I'm going to cut into it and let's see how it turns out. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I think it turned out more well done. Not bad. I can live with that. Okay, so that was the steaks made. Now, I must say, steaks didn't turn out the way that I wanted them to turn out. However, I did say, first of all, I'm not a cook. And secondly, this is the first time I actually made the steaks in the air fryer. I guess it's all a trial and error. I think if I was to do it again, I would definitely put the temperature down a little bit and then probably cook it for about 6-7 minutes maybe. And then probably about 4 to 5 minutes on the other side. It cooked it more medium well rather than medium rare, which I'm not too fussed about. In terms of the air fryer itself, it looks great. You don't have to use a lot of oil. You can make so many things in it. You can cook frozen things, bake things, you can dehydrate things, you can even reheat things as well. This air fryer costs £150. There are other air fryers out there that cost a little bit less. Ninja, like I said, is an established brand. I do like the Ninja quality and make, and I know that it's going to last me a while.
But overall, this is a fantastic air fryer. I highly recommend it. If you're on a lookout for an air fryer, then this Ninja air fryer will do the job. That is pretty much everything from me.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.